Good morning students. Welcome to my YouTube channel Mulix Academy. Today's topic is glycated hemoglobin. It is related to diabetes mellitus or blood glucose regulation or insulin. We have already discussed in a previous lecture about diabetes mellitus and insulin. If you haven't seen that videos, you can go and see. I will share the link in the description box. So today's topic is glycated hemoglobin or HbA1c. So let's start. Yes, what is glycated hemoglobin? Other names are also called glycosylated hemoglobin or HbA1c. HbA1c, Hb is for hemoglobin, A1 is the form of hemoglobin. HbA1c, it is a form of hemoglobin that is chemically linked to a sugar. In adults, hemoglobin is a mixture of three forms: HbA1, HbA2 and HbF. We all know that hemoglobin has four polypeptide chains. Hemoglobin has four polypeptide chains. It may be alpha, beta or gamma. In HbA1, there are four chains, 2 alpha and 2 beta chains, or alpha to beta 2, and it is 90% of total hemoglobin. It means 90% of total hemoglobin is HbA1. Now HbA2, it contains alpha 2 delta 2. It means 2 alpha chain and 2 delta chain, and it is less than 5% of total hemoglobin. Then HbF, it is alpha 2 gamma 2, fetal hemoglobin, also called fetal hemoglobin, and it is less than 2% of total hemoglobin. So prominent form or predominant form is HbA1. And then if HbA1c, it is alpha 2 beta 2 glucose. It means if A1 form पर glucose molecule attach हो जाता है तो it called HbA1c, alpha 2 beta 2 glucose, and less than 5% of total hemoglobin is HbA1c. Okay, so HbA1c is a form of hemoglobin that is chemically linked to a sugar. Yes. Now when glucose is attached to hemoglobin, this process is called glycation, and glycation is a post-translational non-enzymatic addition of sugar to amino acid. It means this attachment is post-translational and no enzyme is needed for this reaction. See, this is the reaction. This is the glucose molecule and this is the amino group of hemoglobin. And when it will happen? When there is a hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia means in our body glucose की concentration जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा है. अगर बॉडी में ग्लूकोज की concentration ज़्यादा है then it will attach to hemoglobin molecule, and this glucose is attached to N-terminal valine of beta chain of hemoglobin. हीमोग्लोबिन की जो बीटा चेन है वहाँ पर जो वेलिन का एन टर्मिनल एंड है वहाँ पर ये ग्लूकोज, दिस इज ग्लूकोज मॉलिक्यूल एंड दिस इज हीमोग्लोबिन. इस हीमोग्लोबिन के साथ ये वाला ग्लूकोज मॉलिक्यूल अटैच होगा एंड इट विल फॉर्म लाइक दिस. This water molecule will eliminate and this called albumin hemoglobin. Albumin hemoglobin, or it's called Schiff base. Okay, it is called Schiff base and this is non-enzymatic process. No enzyme is needed for this reaction. So glucose form a Schiff base with the N-terminal amino group of protein, and this is reversible reaction. Now this Schiff base will convert it to, now this albumin hemoglobin will convert it to ketoamine, HbA1c, and this is reversible, and when this albumin hemoglobin will be converted to ketoamine, this will be irreversible step. See, later there is amidori rearrangement, and this rearrangement from albumin to ketoamine is called amidori rearrangement, which forms ketoamines and attachment become irreversible. Okay, so when aldehyde is converted to ketoamine, this rearrangement is called amidori rearrangement, and then reaction will be irreversible, and the total reaction is called Maillard reaction. Okay, so what will happen, like this is our RBC, and here is glucose molecule is attached. So but this is very low quantity, so this is called normal RBC. Okay, normal glucose level. And when there is hyperglycemia, what will happen, like this is, these are the glucose molecule, and this is our RBC. So when there is a glucose concentration is very much, then what will happen, glucose molecule will attach, and this is called high glucose level. हाई ग्लूकोज लेवल जब होगा तो आरबीसी इस तरह हो जाएगी. Okay, and once attached, when glucose molecule is attached to RBC, once attached, glucose is not removed from hemoglobin. Glucose जो है वो hemoglobin से remove नहीं होगा. So it remains inside the erythrocyte throughout the lifespan of RBC. We all know the lifespan of RBC is 120 days. और एक बार अगर ग्लूकोज का मॉलिक्यूल अटैच हो गया तो ये रिमूव नहीं होगा, और ये तब तक रहेगा जब तक कि आरबीसी अपना लाइफ स्पैन कंप्लीट नहीं कर लेती. सो ऑलमोस्ट 120 डेज if it is attached to one day or first day, then it will attach to 120 days. Okay, this is about how glucose molecule is attached to RBC. When aldehyde hemoglobin is converted to ketoamine, it is called amidori rearrangement. Total reaction is called Maillard reaction. Okay, now the interpretation of glycated hemoglobin. Interpretation, it means what is the normal level, what is the higher level, how it is used, when it is used, when glycated hemoglobin is used. So this is especially valuable when monitoring diabetics whose blood sugar changes dramatically from day to day and to monitor long term diabetic control. कुछ पेशेंट्स ऐसे होते हैं जिनका शुगर बहुत फ्लक्चुएट करता है, आज शुगर 80 है, नेक्स्ट डे 120 या नेक्स्ट डे 160. सो जब उनका शुगर बहुत फ्लक्चुएट कर रहा है, ब्लड शुगर लेवल ड्रामेटिकली चेंज हो रहा है डे टू डे, आज और कल में भी बहुत चेंजेस आ रहे हैं, तो लॉन्ग टर्म डायबिटिक कंट्रोल को या फिर उनका जो एवरेज है, ये जो ब्लड ग्लाइकेटेड हीमोग्लोबिन होता है, दिस टेल्स almost 3-month average plasma glucose concentration. So it is the important point. This identify the 3 months average glucose level. Okay, because the lifespan of RBC is 120 days, so it will tell the 3 months average glucose level. So जब पेशेंट का शुगर ड्रामेटिकली चेंज हो रहा है, तो हम जो उसका एवरेज है 3 मंथ्स का जो एवरेज है, उसके लिए हम ग्लाइकेटेड हीमोग्लोबिन पेशेंट को रिकमेंड करते हैं. ओके, दिस इज नॉट फॉर डायग्नोसिस ऑफ डायबिटीज मेलाइटस. इससे हम डायग्नोसिस नहीं कर सकते डायबिटीज मेलाइटस के लिए, क्योंकि इफ वी वांट टू डायग्नोज द डायबिटीज मेलाइटस, वी कैन गो फॉर फास्टिंग ब्लड शुगर एंड पीपी ब्लड शुगर. ओके, बट जो ट्रीटमेंट जो पेशेंट का चल रहा है, अगर कोई पेशेंट डायबिटिक है और उसका कोई ट्रीटमेंट चल रहा है, तो उस ट्रीटमेंट का क्या रिस्पॉन्स है वो हम 3 मंथ्स के एवरेज से कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं और मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं कि उसका जो एवरेज है, उसका जो रिस्पॉन्स है ट्रीटमेंट के लिए वो कैसा आ रहा है. सो दिस इज नॉट फॉर डायग्नोसिस ऑफ डायबिटीज मेलाइटस बट ओनली फॉर मॉनिटरिंग द रिस्पॉन्स टू ट्रीटमेंट. नाउ द नॉर्मल लेवल इज if HbA1c is less than 5.7%, it means it is normal. Okay, and if the level of HbA1c is 5.7 to 6.4%, it means it is pre-diabetes condition. Pre-diabetes means your blood sugar level show you are at risk for getting diabetes. Okay, pre-diabetic means risk for getting diabetes. It means अभी तो आप बॉर्डर लाइन हैं, बट चांसेस हैं अगर आपने अपना लाइफ स्टाइल या अपनी डाइट कंट्रोल नहीं की या अपना लाइफ स्टाइल चेंज नहीं किया, तो आपको डायबिटीज़ होने के चांसेस हैं. सो दिस कंडीशन इज कॉल्ड प्री डायबिटीज़. सो इफ योर HbA1c level is 5.7 to 6.4%, this condition is called pre-diabetes. And diabetes, if the patient is diabetic, then the level will be 6.5% or it may be higher than 6.5%. So this is the interpretation of glycated hemoglobin. The HbA1c or glycated hemoglobin test is not used for gestational diabetes. Gestational diabetes we have already discussed in the lecture in diabetes mellitus, a type of diabetes that only affects pregnant women, or for diagnosing diabetes in children. So this is not for pregnant women, or this is not for gestational diabetes. This is important note, you have to remember this. So this is the interpretation of glycated hemoglobin. It's a very important topic. It comes often in exams as a short note. So you can go and see the lecture of diabetes mellitus, then insulin, and then can come to see the lecture of HbA1c. Thanks for watching.